If you want to master your character and get things done more easily, do these three things: cultivate self-discipline, develop resilience, and build your integrity. Number 1, cultivate self-discipline. Now, one of the key traits of highly successful people is self-discipline, the ability to control impulses, delay gratification, and stay committed to goals despite challenges. Sometimes you have to keep that credit card away so you don't go on a buying spree. Stay away from that unhealthy meal because you are watching your weight, or stay up later to complete the report. Here's what you don't ever want to rely on: motivation. Now, many people get very excited and start exercising, saving, or sleeping better, but after a short while, they go back to their old and bad habits. You may have experienced that yourself many times. Discipline, however, keeps you going even when you don't feel like it. Now, here's how to develop your self-discipline. Set deadlines for your goals. Don't just say, "I will read the book." Add an end date, such as, "I will finish this book by the 20th of March or by Sunday next week." If you leave finishing the book to chance, you will never finish it. Now, there's a good thing about self-discipline that I love, which is you are the judge who determines the rules. Think about that and the power that you have. You can read 5 pages or 10 a day, or 2 if that suits you. You owe nobody any explanation except yourself. The goal here is to maintain discipline and consistency and not to be perfect. Now, take the story of Michael Phelps, for example, the most decorated Olympian in history. He followed a strict training routine, practicing for hours daily, even on birthdays and holidays. His discipline turned him into one of the greatest athletes of all time. But you don't need to practice for hours like Phelps daily if you don't want to go to the Olympics. For you, if you want to stay healthy, go for walks daily and eat healthy food. If your goal is to save money, stop buying on impulse. And if you want to be a better musician, start practicing more regularly. You also don't want to rely on willpower because it will not be enough to make you achieve your goals. Instead, set a schedule, prioritize your tasks, and stick to a routine that reinforces your goals. Then the big one, you must fight to eliminate distractions. I don't need to ask if you struggle with distractions. We all do. Now, if you struggle with social media distractions, for example, turn off notifications or set time limits on apps. If unhealthy food is tempting, remove it from your home. Set yourself up for success by creating an environment that supports discipline. Success comes from small, consistent actions repeated over time. Build discipline by setting clear goals, eliminating distractions, and following a structured routine. Hey, let me know, what bad habits are you trying to overcome right now? Number 2, develop resilience. Many people fear failure, but success is not about avoiding failure. It's about how you respond to it. Resilience is the ability to bounce back from setbacks, stay motivated despite obstacles, and push forward when things get tough. So your setback may be different from others. And while we don't wish for bad things to happen to us, the truth is that sometimes they do. A failed marriage, for example, a lost job, or rejection by those closest to us. Now take the story of Oprah Winfrey, for example. She was fired from her first TV job at the age of 23 and told she wasn't fit for television. Instead of giving up, she used that seeming failure as motivation to build a career. Today, She is one of the most influential media moguls in history. The truth is, sometimes we all need failure to discover our true potentials. Adopt a growth mindset. Now, psychologist Carol Dweck talked about a growth mindset, showing that people who see failures as learning opportunities are more successful. Instead of saying, I failed, so I'm not good enough, say, this didn't work, but I'll improve and try again. That's how a child learns to walk, by not giving up on the first fall. Negative experiences will come with negative thoughts, no doubt. For example, if you lose your job, you may think you are not good enough. Or if a relationship ends, you are not worthy. But nothing may be farther from the truth. Sometimes things happen to you no matter how well you have done everything. The world would have missed Oprah's impact if she had accepted the adverse verdict on her when she lost her job. Surround yourself with resilient people. Success is highly contagious, as is failure. Spend time with people who inspire you to push through challenges rather than those who encourage negativity. If you lost your job, stick around people who help you see the brighter side of life, who encourage you to look for a job rather than remind you of how terrible the economy is. Keep moving forward. Now, the most critical lesson in resilience is never to quit. Remember, Thomas Edison failed over 10,000 times before the breakthrough of the light bulb. 12 publishers rejected J.K. Rowling before Harry Potter became a global film, and Walt Disney was fired for lack of imagination before building his empire. So, failure isn't final. If you develop a growth mindset and keep pushing forward, success will follow eventually. Hey, please do me a favor by subscribing to the channel if you find this video helpful. This channel discusses how to use courage, resilience, and grit to supercharge your success. 3, strengthen your integrity. Integrity is one of the most overlooked but essential traits of success. It's about doing the right thing, being honest, and staying true to your values, even when no one is watching. That means always waiting for the lights to turn green before you drive, whether someone is looking or not. Always finishing your job, whether the boss is there or not. And keeping your promises, even if you made them to yourself. Integrity builds trust, which is the foundation of strong relationships in business, leadership, and personal life. People want to work with, support, and follow reliable individuals. Here's how to strengthen integrity. Always try to keep your promises. Follow through on your commitments, whether in business, relationships, or personal development. If you say you'll do something, do it. If you promise to return a phone call, do so. And if you make a commitment to meet up with a friend or client, do so. Now, in the long run, honesty attracts opportunities and strong relationships. People love to know not just your strengths, but also your weaknesses. If you are tired, admit it. If you can't help someone, tell them. Stop presenting yourself as a Superman or Wonder Woman. Before making decisions, reflect on whether they align with your values. If you are uncomfortable with making your choice public, then reconsider your actions. Why do you have to do something and then hate yourself when you look into the mirror? Apologize and take responsibility. Nobody is perfect. If you make a mistake, own it. Apologize and make things right to show maturity and earn respect. Integrity builds trust, strengthens relationships, and creates long-term success. Be honest, reliable, and trustworthy in your values. Hey, thanks for watching. Please let me know if this video has inspired you to chase your dreams. If you want more strategies to encourage you to do so, watch my other videos here. Remember, if others can do it, you can too. And with God, all things are possible. I'll see you in the next video. God bless you.